All right, Shalom. Before we start, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, Elder Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim, walk, and learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. All right, and it's just going to be another quick lesson. And basically, the topic for this one is how Satan likes to work within confusion. All right, the scriptures tell you, and I got one right here on screen. I'll just read it real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. It says, "For the Most High Power is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." All right, so the Most High God, Yahweh, He's the author of order. All right, He doesn't deal with confusion. He deals with cleanliness, holiness, order, righteousness. All right, He doesn't deal in confusion. That's something that, well, that just reminded me of something I wanted to look up. All right, that's why the elders and apostles always tell us to fall in order. All right, when dealing with situations, go out at camp, listen to the heads and the higher up in the chain. All right, because that can save your damn life. If you got niggas out there cutting up, you got 5 niggas screaming at you, damn spectators recording, damn police sirens going on downtown. It's just a lot of noise and it's a lot of opportunity for Satan and for his demons to get his job done, because that's how they like to work. All right, for brothers who, if you ever seen the movie Constantine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the scenes that demons would manifest themselves, there's always a whole lot of noise. There was always a whole lot of high emotion, a whole bunch of goddamn chaos going on. I got you got something up?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11, and it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
We're not ignorant of his devices. All right, that's how Satan likes to work. What does he like to do? He likes to mess up our videos. All right, he likes to play with your viewer count. You might be in the midst of talking at camp and you forget what you wanted to speak about. You might fucking start stuttering and you can't talk. That's how Satan likes to deal. All right, whenever things like that are going down, you have to pray to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all right, to reestablish the goddamn order. And I got what the hell? Oh, okay. I got the word. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen real quick. Confusion out of Hebrew, which is Babal, which you get in English Babylon, which happens to be the place that we're living in. That's why you have all this weird freak shit going on. You got faggots walking up and down the street. Goddamn, well shit, the devil is in rulership, so he got everything fucked up. Just all types of craziness. Women ruling over the men. All right, so this is the word out of the Hebrew Babal. See, it says confusion by mixing. All right, mixing of things that aren't supposed to be. All right, things are supposed to be separated and consecrated. Well, that's why everything is so fucked up here. You go, what do you see? You go outside. You go to the, let's say you go to the store, go touch something. A bitch that was just on her period probably touched it. All right, you got little disrespectful, badass kids. All right, all types of wickedness and weirdness in the world. You got something else on? I just want to grab something.
Khan.
Okay.
This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11, because we have to guard ourselves against, like the brother said, all this chaos that's going on. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11, it reads, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil."
Yeah. And that's oh, you gonna say that?
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say no, that's some of the wiles of the devil. All right. If you stay locked in the scriptures, if you stay studying, then you know how to maneuver in certain situations. All right. That's how you'll prevent well, if the Lord is dealing with you, that's how you'll be safe from certain things. Because if you out here acting carnally, all right, you'll get killed. Like say there's I had something happen at work. 2 NBs was finna fight. It was a whole bunch of noise and goddamn dragon roaring and fire breathing coming out their mouths, and I was caught up in the midst of it. All right, but instead of hopping in like a regular dummy nigga in the world, I just took a couple steps back and kept my peace. All right, simple as that. You don't. Hey, that's how Satan like to work, man. You think you doing the right thing? Oh, I get that. another scripture. You think you doing the right thing, that'll be your goddamn ass. You'll be walking into hellfire. I got some real quick.
Can I add something to that? And that word wiles in that scripture, it goes to, it's a Greek word. It's G3180, and the way you pronounce it, it says methodia.
Oh, yeah.
Methodia. And what it is, it says cunning arts, deceit, craft, and trickery.
Yeah.
So it's telling you to be on guard against the craftiness and the trickery and the traps that Satan and his physical counterpart, these devils, which is all these heathen nations, but Esau being a top nation, set before us. Man, we have to be on guard against it spiritually and physically.
That's probably where you get the English word method from, or they sound a lot similar. Methodia, and that's Satan's methods. Because we look in the scriptures, whenever demons was on people, whenever demonic possessions would happen, what would the people be doing? If there's a motherfucker, he tearing at his flesh, like it said in I forget what chapter, but the kid, he was tearing at his flesh. He would often jump into the fire and jump into the deep. The dude got demons on. He ain't know how to act. You had the motherfucker. They tried to They tried to put chains on him. He broke them. He was sleeping in the graveyards, just going up and down crazy. That's how demons like to move. All right. I got this one, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right. So if you out here bullshitting, you can get easily devoured by Satan. That's why it's best to keep a certain routine in this truth. All right, you wake up, go to work, come home, read, study, do your videos, go out to camp on Saturday. Keep things in a nice and neat order. That lessens the ability to get fucked up. Or if you always you want to go out and club and party, oh, you know what, man, I got some extra money, man. Let me go do this, man. I want to go chase some hoes. That should get you killed, man. You on the way driving, go chase some hoes, and the goddamn car accident could happen. Now you all hemmed up on 94, looking like a pretzel on the side of your car. All right, what's this one? You got something else on?
And this is just a precept to that 1 Peter 5:8 that you brought out, because it's not nothing new. You know, like the scripture says in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9, there's nothing new under the sun. So what this brother, what we saying now, it was going on way before, well, probably in some of our past lives, and we was there, but this was going on back in the day of Job. And this is Job chapter 2, and I would just start at 1. And again, there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down in it. Now it doesn't say specifically what Satan was doing, but what did the Most High create Satan for on the left-hand side? He didn't create him to do good, nice things. He was on some bullshit. He was starting shit. That's what
look at what happened to Job. When he started putting hell on Job, it was chaos going. His fucking servants came running. Oh, Job, they just slew and stole all the cattle. Another one came running. Job, man, the damn building just fell on your kids. It was fucking chaos. He was like, what the fuck? He's looking. He didn't even know what was going on. That's how Satan likes to work. And your best defense against that is prayer. All right, staying and keeping a routine, man. If you stay on the right path, if you just reading, studying, doing your videos, it lessens the chance of some shit happening to you. All right, and whenever things do go down, you pray and you do according to the scriptures. If there's a situation going down, you don't always have to always come out your mouth. You don't always have to pick your hands up. Sometimes it's good just to sit back and observe, especially at camp. Man, some of these niggas be walking up to camp with straps on them, looking for us to do something so they can have an excuse. Like that fat nigga that was out our camp a while ago. He said, I forgot what the ox says to him, but he's like, you don't know what I can have under my shirt.
Yep.
And the niggas start moving his shirt around as if he has some sort of pistol. You don't know, man. These niggas are try to get rid of us, man. That's why you have to deal in order I just got the scripture. This one, 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. All right. We have to practice that every single day, because when something is the opposite of order, would be chaos. All right. A synonym is confusion, which is a lot of in this world because of so-called white man. I got what is this? This is I'm looking at Jeremy Fallon Khan. This is Mark chapter 9. I'm gonna start at verse 17. This is one of the examples I was talking about. It says, and one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit. All right, so he was possessed by a spirit. Let me look that up in the interlinear real quick. Dumb meaning not being able to speak. But I want to see what that has for the word spirit. Let me switch it over on screen. God damn. All right, Con, this is the Greek word pneuma. What does it say? It says, let's see. They trying to throw in that bullshit. See the spirit. The spirit, simple essence, devoid of all or at least all grosser matter, possessed of the power of knowing, desiring, deciding. Okay. Used of demons or evil spirits who were conceived as inhabiting the bodies of men. So that's mainly the definition that one was being applied for, but it shows you he was possessed by a spirit. He wasn't in his right mind. Could you go hit that for me?
Okay.
Okay, that's on my phone.
Oh, I'm about to get the water.
All right, counsel. Back to the scripture. Now this is verse 18 still. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and he foameth, and gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to thy disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. All right, so while the demon was on him, he's tearing at himself, he's ripping at his skin, digging, got his own skin under his fingernails, foaming at the mouth, slobbering and shit, gnashing with his teeth, be biting that shit, pining at the way, starving and shit, all because of a demon was on him. That's not things that a normal person would do. Jumping down to, let's see, jumping down to verse 20, and they brought him unto him, and when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. So when he came into the sight of Yahushua, he fucking hit the floor and just started going crazy. All right, that's basically all I wanted to pull out of there to highlight the point of when demons work, chaos follows, man. That's not something a normal person in their right fucking mind would do. Ripping at their skin, biting that shit, acting crazy, not being able to speak. Let's see. You got some up?
Okay. If you got something, you can bring it out, but I do got something.
I was gonna say something real quick.
Okay.
You know, because you can get yours out.
Okay. This is going along because every time you say something, I think of the precept.
Okay.
This is James chapter 4, and I'm gonna just go to verse 7 to the point. It says, "Submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." So, when you submit yourselves to the Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man, and you resist Satan, you resist those thoughts that creep up in our minds because we're still in this flesh, man. Satan, the devil will flee from you in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man. I have to pray demons away every day, man. It don't never stop. And the more I grow in this truth, the more praying away, the more I have to resist the devil, man.
Okay. I was trying to see if I could pull up specific images off that movie Constantine. That's what came right to my head when I started thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Or you know what? Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me switch it over. Just real quick.
You know, I remember that movie, but I don't remember it because I didn't I never Keanu Reeves was I never really was like into him as an actor. You know, I like his speed and the Matrix, but other than that,
I got this image right here. This is from the movie Constantine. All right, and basically there was a little girl that was possessed. She was acting crazy. She was literally doing the things that I just read here in Mark. You know, she would be foaming, she'd be tearing at herself, fucking crazy, sick. And when my man's Constantine went in there to do the exorcism, all right, and there was a whole bunch there was pestilence going around. Oh, that's the I gotta see if I can pull that scene up, man. Hold up, Salah. There's a whole bunch of pestilence going around. There was bugs in the corner starting to attract. And you can see there's just heavy demonic activity. And they put the mirror on her to try to exorcise a demon, which that's just movie shit. All right. But it's when they put the mirror on her, you can see actually the demon that was inside of her possessing her, acting her, causing her to go crazy. And it was just a whole bunch of just confusion going on. All right. A whole bunch of goddamn babble. All right. Really a whole lot of America going on, because that's what goes on here in America. Yeah. Nothing but confusion. That's why it's best for brothers to stay in the house. Don't be fucking with these niggas in the world. All right, don't be out here partying and clubbing. All right, that's all you giving leeway for Satan to try to come and take you out this truth.
Can I bring this out? Since you just brought that out. And still in the same, if I go up a couple verses in that James chapter 4, this is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High Yahweh. So that's why your brother just said, man, I can't imagine fuck going to the club, hanging all out, man. Stay in the house. Ain't nothing in this world for us, man.
All right, I'm gonna let this scene play.
Okay, okay.
I don't really have nothing else after, but just watch out, because he came in there, Constantine, he knew what to do. So he wasn't scared of the demon. He had the order. All right, he knew how to handle the situation. That's how we're supposed to be. Everybody else was freaking out and bugging. But we're supposed to be men of knowledge, men of truth. So we're supposed to know how to operate in these situations. Let me speed it up. All right. So he went to go grab the mirror. You can see the bitch got shit all on her. Motherfuckers bug. What's going on? Tripping. I said full screen. I can play the volume. I don't know if they'll be able to hear. Whatever happens. And he's saying some bullshit. But he told him, look, he told dude didn't want to listen. See, he told him, whatever happens, don't look. All right. And what did he do? What little Ching Ling Bing Wong do? He opened up his eyes and looked. Then his nigga hair start decaying and shit. That's Satan. That's how Satan works. You don't follow orders. That's how Satan get about. Somebody follow. Okay. See, that was the goddamn demon. Yep, that was up in her. Now she all good. Simple as that. See, she don't know what the fuck going on. She still fucking motherfuckers screaming. That's how it should have been, man. When they was doing the exorcisms, man. Motherfuckers all huddled up in the corner. People don't know what the hell going on. Goddamn demonic activity. All right. That's why, brothers, we have to be careful in the things that you do. Stay prayed up and locked in the spirit. All right. To, like I said, to lessen your opportunity of even having to deal with Satan, because it says he's a roaring lion. All right. Well, you can't stand in the face of a lion and not expect to get fucked up. All right. So it's best to not even get on the, don't even put yourself in those positions. All right. You know, so we hope this is an edifying lesson. And with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachah Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, Nobles, Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim, walk, and learning, teaching of truth and sincerity. We're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.